Hello Virgo, welcome to your reading for mid-June. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright Virgo, I'm primarily a love reader. That's what I'm going to focus on. If anything else pops up, I will address it, of course. And if this reading does indeed resonate with you, then any interaction with it, whether it's a like or a comment or a subscribe, will not only help my channel grow, it's going to add your energy to the collective pool and just make it easier for me to read for everyone just a little bit better. Now, I'm going to be pulling a Celtic cross for you today, starting off with some oracle cards. To start off, we have confidence and karmic justice. Wow, that's powerful. Karmic justice is the justice card in the original tarot. Confidence is your solar plexus. This is faith, almost. I'm getting faith. I'm getting that you're conducting yourself in a way where you're very sure about your intentions and your actions. And there's no fear because your intentions are pure. And I'm also getting that you are hoping for some kind of balance to be struck by the universe. It's like you're leaving something up to divine source. You're leaving something up to the universe to fix for you. Let's see. Starting off your reading is the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion here. There's something that you have a laser focus on, something that you want to take action towards, and this could even be someone you're dealing with. We will see. And then we have the Moon. There is a fear here as well. There are lots of ifs, buts and maybes. Should I pursue this? Should I not? I think this is related to something completely different. Getting two stories here. What was in the recent past? I will be clarifying, so I'm just going to get through this. We have Temperance, Sagittarius energy, patience. Patience, patience, patience. The Moon card doesn't always have to be a card of fear. It can be a card of your intuition. It can be a card of heightened spirituality as well. Let's see, what is in your subconscious mind? The Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. It's like you have a goal, like you want to achieve something while you have that passion for it and that drive for it and you want to go. It's like you're tempering yourself. You're telling yourself slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Which is perfect for your archetype because you are the Knight of Pentacles energy. You are someone who is very meticulous. You don't rush in without thinking. Your conscious mind is the Ten of Swords. There are two Tens of Swords in this deck. This one talks about wisdom. It talks about learning from pain, right? You see the owl and the elderly gentleman. So you're learning something. Something may have backfired. Now, the Ten of Swords can also be karmic justice. Some of you could be going through a legal separation or something of that kind. Just a few of you. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. For some of you, there could have been a third-party involvement. Even if this is not a legal separation, if this is just a relationship, there could have been a third-party involvement because the Ten of Swords in the original Rider-Waite illustrates the Hierophant lying dead on the ground. And according to legend, the Hierophant was the Archbishop of Canterbury, who was assassinated by Henry II because he was considered to be too meddlesome. There's a meddlesome energy that I'm picking up for a few of you. That meddlesome energy is out the door. What's in the immediate future for Virgo? The Ten of Wands. You're carrying so much. You're carrying a lot. You're carrying burdens that may not even belong to you. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Wands, and there's a defensiveness here. Knight of Cups and the Emperor with the Page of Swords. how are you showing up to this reading? The Three of Pentacles. You're showing up as someone very reliable is what I'm getting. You're showing up as someone who could make an excellent friend, an excellent colleague, an excellent partner even. Someone who is willing to vibe on the same frequency as the people you're dealing with. This is not my way or the highway kind of energy. But with the Seven of Wands, again, after that, all that shuffling, it's like you have an armor on. Your best side is not being able to come out. It's almost like the people around you are bringing out the worst in you. External influences to you, the Four of Wands. Now, whoever it is that you're dealing with, separation or not, is thinking about the long term. The Four of Wands is your heart running a cross-country marathon and finally reaching the finish line. This is you feeling secure. This is you feeling at home. This is the person you're dealing with feeling safe with you. For some people, the Four of Wands can also be a twin flame card. This could be 1111. Doesn't have to be. They're incredibly rare connections. We have the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with two people. I will clarify. Hopes and fears. Strength. I feel like you're hoping to not lose yourself through this, because you're doing a lot. You're carrying a lot. Physically, mentally, emotionally. There's a lot happening here. I like how confidence and strength are here together, which is telling me that the universe is there with its hand on your back. But is there even any space on your back? Look at that. Potential outcome. The Three of Wands. The good thing is you're looking to the future. The good thing is that you will be given an opportunity to create a beautiful life for yourself. We have the Empress, which is growth. This is good energy. But this is a process that you have to go through. And it's a difficult one at that. Why are the Knight of Wands and the Moon here? The Eight of Cups. Emotionally walking away from something. Something you may have had a lot of passion for. It's almost like you don't anymore. Five of Wands, too much conflict. That passion maybe very quickly turned into, I'm not going to say hatred because that's a very strong word. It just turned into arguments. It turned into conflict. I have been mentioning it's like you're wearing an armor, like you're constantly having to defend yourself, and all that emotion that you may have felt in the situation has turned into apathy, and it's like you're not fulfilled anymore. Why is the Temperance card here in the recent past? The Chariot. With the Ten of Cups, there was a lot of hope here. There was a lot of potential here for things to grow, for things to move forward. Some of you may have been wanting to move in with the person we're talking about. You may have wanted to take the next step. You may have wanted to travel together. Things were harmonious. There was a lot of potential. There it is, the Five of Pentacles. But that quickly turned into where you're trying to build a home with someone. You quickly felt isolated and homeless. The Eight of Wands wanted to show up. That's communication. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here in your subconscious mind? The Ten of Cups. Beautiful. It's like you have your eye on the prize. At least your higher self does. And you're willing to take your own sweet time to get to this place. You're in no rush. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords with the Devil and the Four of Cups. Cutting out toxicity. Cutting out any kind of negativity and prioritizing your spirituality, because the Queen of Swords is highly intuitive and a very spiritual queen regardless of gender. There's something about not operating from a 3D space. This is more about enlightenment, awakening. This is more about operating from the conscious mind of your higher self. Knowing what you want. The candle blew out. Knowing what you want and not being in a rush to get to it. This is going to take a minute. Pardon me. Okay, never mind. It's going to take forever. Why is the Ten of Swords here in your conscious mind? What is this that you're processing? The King of Cups. You're prioritizing your emotional intelligence and you're prioritizing joy. The Ten of Swords is literally the end of the tunnel. This is hitting rock bottom. The only way forward is up, right? And if you remember the original Rider-Waite, it shows a very ghastly scene and the sun is rising on the horizon in the background. There's something about temperance again. There's something about things evening out for you. There's something about once this karmic justice has been served, once this lesson has been learned, whatever you're being put through is being orchestrated by the universe. Once all of this has been fulfilled, there is joy. There is joy and happiness to be found. There is contentment and peace to be found. And you will feel like you're in control again. This emotional walking away from whatever this is going to add a bounce to your step. The Ten of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting focus. Focus. Pick one thing that you want to focus on. Instead of lifting 10 wands, try lifting just one. Try handling your own issues before you're bending over backwards to help other people. I'm going to get one more here. The Ace of Cups. That's beautiful. For some of you, this could be a new offer of love. This could be someone coming in to lend not just a helping hand, but to almost add a soothing balm in your life. The Ace of Cups is a cup full of unadulterated love. This is empathy and compassion. I don't know who this is, but it's someone who's going to aid in your healing. That's for certain. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? The Queen of Wands. You're looking good, Virgo. Oh, the Queen of Cups. Six of Pentacles and the World with the Devil and the Five of Swords. Walking away from whoever this was, whatever this situation was. I told you earlier it's going to add a bounce to your step. You see now, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Empress, and we have the Queen of Cups. That's emotional intelligence. That's a heart that is allowed to be vulnerable. That's magnetism. It's growth, nourishment, all that good stuff. It is also possible for some of you that you were kept away from a certain soul tribe. You were kept away from family. You were kept away from friends because of a certain connection. Once that is removed, it's almost like you're allowed to be you again. Your authenticity can shine again. Why is the Four of Wands here? The Page of Wands. Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, Ace of Swords. I don't know who this person is, but they're eager. Again, I don't know if it's an old person or it's a new person. It's someone who's done an incredible amount of healing as well, and they've been healing their inner child too. There's an eagerness here that is building because we're going from the Page to the Knight. There's a conversation that wants to be had. There's the Empress with the Star. a conversation, an honest adult conversation that wants to be had. And I almost feel like this person is not going to approach you with a lot of seriousness. They're going to approach you with almost like a playfulness to diffuse the tension. But there's a lot of depth here. There's a lot of depth in what they're feeling. They may come across as immature, but their intentions are good. Karmic justice. I'm going to get a card for that. Why is the strength card here in your hopes and fears? The 10 of swords. You're hoping that you don't have to go through this bullshit again. The moon. That's a fear. I was getting fear right here. You're hoping that you don't have to constantly heal from these situations again and again and again. I'm also getting suddenly that some of you were dealing with somebody who was very quiet, who wouldn't divulge, who wouldn't express themselves, who would keep things to themselves. And that led you to assuming and presuming things, which in turn caused chaos. Not just in your mind, but in your reality as well. I feel like you're worried that you're going to have to go through all of that all over again if this person was to return. Even if they weren't to return, if this is the start of something brand new for you, there's a fear here. Why is the 3 of Wands here? The Ace of Swords. That's beautiful. Prioritizing your truth. Not letting anybody else plan your blueprint for you. 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, Ace of Swords with the Hermit. I feel like you're wise enough now. You're wise enough to make your own decisions. You've seen enough. You've been through enough. You're confident enough to create the life of your dreams. But one piece of advice. With the 3 of Wands, that's a card of manifestation, right? That's a card of looking to the horizon and waiting for your ships to come in, knowing exactly what color those ships are. That's intention. It's the law of assumption. When fear takes over, we can manifest that fear into our reality. The 10 of Swords resets to the Ace. So what I'm saying here is prioritize faith, prioritize truth. Whatever you want, you can bring into your life. That I can guarantee you. We are powerful enough to do that. But if we allow other people to control our thought process, to control the outcome, then we are giving them the power to create our reality and taking away our own. You know what I mean? I am going to get a card for Karmic Justice. I'm curious to see what this is. I'm going to get one more because that's not telling me much. The 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands, the Hermit. Wherever you were treated unfairly, wherever you were treated with coldness, where you were not prioritized, where your needs were not being met, where some of you may have even been juggled if there was a third party. It's almost like the Queen of Swords is your spirit animal, there to protect you. This is what is bringing in karmic justice. It's possible that whoever caused you the strife is pretty much dealing with the same thing. Not that you would want that, but that's what karma is. You know? Someone being neglected because they neglected you. That's what I'm getting. Alright, let's see which element stone you should work with for the next 2 weeks. Earth. That's convenient. You are earth energy. Sit under a tree. Feel the roots of that tree under your bum. Connect with Mother Nature. Walk barefoot on the grass. Use the earth's power to your advantage. We're just a speck in the grand scheme of things. And till we understand that there's something much bigger than us out there, we will constantly magnify our problems in our minds. and that's gonna magnify them in our reality. Use the earth's power to your advantage and plant some trees. Get some soil under your fingernails, plant some seeds. That's going to help you work with earth energy and be more authentic to yourself, right? All right, that was it, Virgo. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.